The whole neighborhood froze when the cop looked at my wife and said, "Your Honor." And that's when the HOA president, our neighbor, screamed like a banshee, "You ruined my life." I swear in that moment I realized this wasn't about grass height or some stupid fine. This was about a secret my wife had kept from me and a past that came crashing back into our quiet street. Act 1. The conflict begins. I'm Noah Rogers, 45 years old, running a little auto repair shop in Westfield Gardens, Texas. My wife Amanda and I moved here about a year and a half ago. Dream neighborhood, white fences, friendly neighbors, the kind of place you picture on a postcard. Amanda worked from home as a legal consultant. That's what she always told me. Sweetest woman you could imagine. Bakes cookies for the mailman, apologizes to furniture when she bumps into it. Never raised her voice in 15 years of marriage. Life was good until Sharon Allen got elected as president of our HOA. She looked the part, sharp haircut, clipboard, the Karen vibe turned up to 100. The very first time she came to our door I noticed it. Sharon shook my hand like I was dirt, but when she looked at Amanda, pure hostility, like she'd just seen her worst enemy in broad daylight. Amanda even asked, "Have we met before?" Sharon just glared, muttered no, and walked off. A few weeks later we came back from visiting Amanda's family. There it was on the door, a bright yellow violation notice. $85. Our grass was 3.4 inches tall. Rule says no more than 3. Who the hell measures grass with a ruler? Turns out Sharon did. But here's what floored me. Amanda didn't just sigh and write a check. She sat at the kitchen table, glasses on, highlighting the notice like it was a Supreme Court case. "This is procedurally flawed," she muttered. She cited something about Texas property code, no proper documentation of measurement. I'm staring at her thinking, where the hell is all this coming from? She wasn't angry. She was precise, like she'd been waiting her whole life for this fight. Act 2. Escalation and the breaking point. Sharon didn't take well to resistance. First fine was $85, then came $275, then $425. Each hand-delivered with nasty handwritten notes like she wanted Amanda to crack. And when Amanda didn't, Sharon snapped. She started driving past our house 3-4 times a day, asking neighbors about our cars, our income. She even hired a private investigator to dig up dirt. The rumor mill kicked in. Amanda's too polished, too successful. Maybe she's laundering money. Maybe she's hiding something. And I'll admit it, there was a night I believed it. I caught Amanda late, hunched over her laptop, reading a newspaper clipping about some charity fraud case years back. Grainy photo of a woman who looked a hell of a lot like Sharon. When I asked, Amanda slammed it shut, said she was researching HOA rules. That's when I hit my low. I stood in our kitchen staring at her, wondering if I even knew my own wife. Was Sharon right? Was Amanda hiding something big? Part of me wanted to pack up, sell the house, escape this insanity. I felt trapped by Sharon's harassment, by Amanda's secrets, by my own doubts. But Amanda? She didn't flinch. She told me in this calm, steady voice, "Noah, this isn't about the money. It's about due process." And for some reason that snapped me out of it. If she wasn't backing down, why should I? Then came the HOA meeting. Amanda walked in like she'd been waiting years for it. She stood up, folder in hand, voice clear as a bell, quoting Texas law, constitutional amendments. Hell, I thought she was about to pull out a gavel. Sharon went pale, muttering, "No, no, no," under her breath, like Amanda's voice triggered some nightmare she couldn't shut off. And Sharon escalated one final time, a $500 legal action preparation fee, a made-up charge with a threat to call the cops for financial fraud if we didn't pay in 24 hours. That was the spark that lit the fuse. Act 3. The showdown. Tuesday morning. I'm in my garage, wrench in hand, when I hear Sharon screaming on her phone. 911, I need police immediately. My neighbor is committing fraud. The whole block heard it. She's pacing her yard, waving papers, yelling about Amanda's clothes, her car, her phony business. 15 minutes later, a squad car rolls in. Officer Jackson. Sharon's all over him, spreading receipts and photos across his hood like she's building a case. And then he walks up to our door. Amanda opens it. Perfect suit, calm smile. Jackson takes one look, freezes. His eyes widen. He actually steps back. "Ma'am, you look extremely familiar. Have we met before?" Amanda just tilts her head, offers her hand. "I don't believe we've met, officer. I'm Judge Rogers, Federal District Court." Silence. The kind of silence where you can hear every heartbeat in a crowd. Neighbors gasp, phones come out, and then Sharon screams, points a finger, face white as chalk. You're the prosecutor who destroyed my life." And suddenly, it all clicked. Sharon Allen wasn't Sharon at all. She was Rebecca Stone, convicted embezzler who stole $180,000 from a children's charity. 8 years ago, Amanda had been the prosecutor who put her away. Rebecca did. Her time changed her name, wormed her way into our HOA, and by sheer twisted fate, ended up across the street from the one person she hated most. Rebecca's meltdown was biblical. "I served my time. I started over." "You ruined everything," she shrieked. Amanda didn't budge. No yelling, no tears. Just that steady, cold voice of authority. Rebecca harassing a federal judge because you recognize the prosecutor who held you accountable isn't starting over. It's repeating the same behavior that put you in prison. The crowd erupted, whispers, gasps, people live streaming. Officer Jackson stepped in, but it was too late. The mask was off. Our HOA president wasn't some strict rule enforcer. She was a felon exposed on her own front lawn in front of the entire neighborhood. Rebecca collapsed, screaming, crying, begging for sympathy. No one had left to give. And I just stood there beside Amanda, realizing the quiet woman I married wasn't just stronger than I'd ever known she was, the very definition of justice.